In this edition of City News, we'll show you who's found a new home in Hawthorne. Also, see how a few girls are learning how to defend their own. Plus, find out who made a special appearance at a local college. These stories and much more coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Sam Vargas. The Hawthorne Chamber of Commerce held its annual State of the City address and luncheon at the Hawthorne Memorial Center. The address was given by Mayor Alex Vargas, who outlined the accomplishments of the past year.
Today's State of the City, I'm happy to report that the city continues to grow and prosper and succeed in many ways.
As well as new projects that are currently underway.
$5.1 million Hawthorne Boulevard Improvement Plan. We're in phase 2 of that. $7.3 million of El Segundo Boulevard Improvement Project. So we're making sure that our major corridors are taken care of.
To view the address in its entirety, tune into Channel 22 on Spectrum Cable or visit our YouTube channel by searching Hawthorne Community Television. A nonprofit finds a new home. Tony Long Jr. has the details.
New Star Family Justice Center opens the doors to their new office.
We became affiliated as a Family Justice Center, which is a national program, about 2 years ago. But at the previous location, we didn't have enough space for the partners to have their offices on site.
A couple of those partners were in attendance for the celebration.
We helped them in getting their sign up. We helped them with some office supplies, and we wanted to volunteer more with them and just help them get the services underway.
We have partnered with them to provide pantry items for some of their clients that need food. Food insecurity is a huge issue, so we address that with multiple nonprofits in whatever way they need.
City Council and law enforcement were also on hand for support.
I've spent a lot of time with a lot of nonprofits and different functions, and it's always nice to be around people that really go out of their way to help other people. And it's not about the money. It's not about the money.
It's sometimes the frequency of the touch point and the quality of the touch point and touch points from different venues that are going to help build the self-esteem and the self-worth of some of these victims that keep falling into the same redundant trap of falling back into where they were.
In domestic situations, male support is an important aspect.
I thought it was very important for men to support the women who are actively working hard to protect families and safeguard families.
For more information on events and programs at the New Star Family Justice Center, visit their website at www.nsfjc.org. For HCTV, this is Tony Long Jr.
You can visit the New Star Family Justice Center at their new location. The address is 12929 Hawthorne Boulevard, Hawthorne, California, 90250. More than a hockey team, the Power Project girls are learning to pack a pretty powerful punch. Lauren McKay learned why this skill is helpful.
We're right here. Pivot. Yes! I think it is very important for young girls to know this self-defense.
Important and helpful.
Being by yourself, you need to be able to not feel helpless.
Helpless. Not what you'd find in this room full of Power Project girls.
It's funny to see how they picked up on it so fast, and then they're actually having fun doing it.
Jab, uppercut.
Girls like Kayla.
Today just taught me how to defend myself from people. And I guess that taught me to just be brave and just do whatever I need to do in any situation.
Another important message the mentoring hockey group seeks to instill in each of the young girls.
I'm looking at the social climate that we're in now. You see a lot of things in the news with kids being abducted, a lot of crimes against children. So I want our girls to be prepared.
And prepared they are.
212.
For HCTV, I'm Lauren McKay.
For more information on Power Project events, you can head to their website at www.powerproject.org. Coming up next on City News, find out what's opening on a college campus. Also, we'll show you what word made someone a winner. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. Welcome back. With February being Black History Month, El Camino College invited a few guest speakers to tell their tale. Reporter Francisco Castillo gives us all the details.
Retired Marine Henry Johnson was one of the original Montford Point Marines who came to El Camino College to speak on his past.
Original Montford Pointers are men that had went through the actual boot camp at Montford Point, at Camp Montford Point, at Camp Lejeune between 1942 and 1949.
We're trying to introduce the history of the Montford Point Marine Association. Letting everyone know that these gentlemen, when they came in, they had to, go through a lot of adversities.
Dave Colmer, another original Montford Point Marine, spoke on the difficulties that he and his colleagues had to endure both in camp and out in the community.
It's just a matter of touching the tip of the iceberg with some of the things that occurred that we remember from time to time.
For El Camino College, this presentation was a way to acknowledge those who have fought for freedom.
This was a group of Marines, the first to integrate in the Marine Corps. It's a celebration of what these gentlemen have done.
Students and faculty were given the chance to interact with the former Marines and look at pictures on display of the Montford Point camp during the 1940s. For HCTV, I'm Francisco Castillo.
If you would like more information about the National Montford Point Marine Association, visit their website at montfordpointmarines.org. College students will have a chance to enjoy another modern facility. Tony Long Jr. shows us.
There's excitement on the campus of El Camino College, with the school opening their new gymnasium complex.
This is a great day to celebrate with the student athletes. This great opening of this beautiful gymnasium, which is going to be here for the ages.
This gymnasium will support our basketball teams, our volleyball teams, yoga, multi-purpose, badminton. We have it all under this roof. It's adjacent to our Murdoch Stadium, and upstairs you have a magnificent view of the stadium from this building.
The building is viewed as a tool of recruitment.
When it comes to recruiting, and now you can bring student athletes and people in the community onto our campus, and you're looking at this facility, it makes it that much easier to attract student athletes to come and play for Warrior Athletics.
The complex is open to the public and features spacious amenities.
We want the community to use our facilities because it was built by the community. And so I think that's the biggest aspect of what we provide here. And the amenity aspect is having this volleyball gym, and then just across the hall having a separate basketball gym is something that a lot of other schools don't have the ability to have.
As part of the grand opening, visitors had opportunities to win prizes.
I got me a jersey. I was able to serve and hit a jersey, so that's about the extent of my luck right now. So I'm going to stop while I'm ahead.
Alumnus came to check out the new facility.
I think more of the expansion efforts compared to my days back in the 90s. So things have definitely changed for the better in so many ways.
According to Colin Preston, the school's director of athletics and kinesiology, each of the school's basketball and volleyball teams could practice and hold games at the same time due to the facility having two separate courts. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
For more events and programs happening at the new complex, visit the El Camino College athletic website at www.eccwarriors.com. Hawthorne High School held an event aimed at showing students and their families how science can be fun. The Hawthorne High School Science Department held a STEM Family Night to teach students the importance of technology in their everyday lives.
In this day and age, it's really impossible to have science, engineering, and math without the use of technology. That T is super important. So STEM is kind of how we relate all of those fields to each other.
The event featured projects from some of the bright young minds in Hawthorne.
So it's basically just trying to find a better way to cure like a disease, a stomach flu, or even the flu by adding a new substance, so vitamin C. And then the antibiotic that we chose was amoxicillin.
There were various competitions and interactive models, all aimed at garnering interest and excitement from students.
When we have these types of events, it's really exciting to come back to school on Monday, and then the kids are kind of excited talking about what happened and who they talked to and how nervous they felt and, little successes that they had.
It's events like this that, according to Karina Gutierrez, are critical for shaping the minds of future generations. For more information on other events scheduled at Hawthorne High School, visit their website at www.hhscougars.org. The Hawthorne School District held their 14th annual Spelling Bee. Jennifer Murillo takes us to Hawthorne Middle School to see who was the lucky winner.
20 spelling bee contestants from 4th through 6th grade gathered in the auditorium for the district spelling bee.
The teachers who take on the extra duty of working with the students to help them prepare for the spelling bee. It's a lot of extra work, but they do it because they're passionate about what we're doing and they know how much the kids enjoy it. Raspberry.
Raspberry. R-A-S-P-B-E-R-R-Y. Raspberry. Good job.
Contestants are invited to compete as the 2 top winners from each site's spelling bee.
The kids always do such a great job, and every one of them that are here are already winners at their school sites, and I couldn't imagine being up there and the pressure on you to spell the words, but they do a fantastic job.
The competition goes by rounds. Each round, contestants go up one by one and are given a word from the Los Angeles County Word Bank to spell out. Those that get it correct move on to the next round.
You'll sit here and watch it, and you figure you're kind of detached from it, but you get nervous for the kids.
From the beginning to the end, it's always you're on your toes about everything. I was just holding my breath trying to see what's going to happen with that last contestant. And every year something different happens.
The contest went to the 5th round, where 5 contestants were left. It came down to the last competitor to get it right, or they would all have another shot.
Polytonal. P-O-L-Y-T-O-N-A-L. Polytonal.
That is correct. We have our 14th annual spelling bee champion.
Luck was on Daniel's side, as he sounded and spelled the word correctly, making him the winner of the night.
I'm feeling really happy.
We're so happy because two of his brothers and sister also joined, but they did not win, so we're so happy.
And it wasn't just luck. Daniel and his mom say they put in a lot of work to make this happen, and the hard work paid off.
Like on random days when I would come home from school, my mom would just randomly pop out, spell, and then she would give me a word from the packet.
They're so courageous coming up in front of everybody on stage, representing their school, so it's a lot of pressure, but they did so great. So I really do want them to know like how great they did.
Daniel will go on to compete in the Los Angeles County Spelling Bee on March 18th and represent the Hawthorne School District. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To find out about other events held by the district, go to their website at www.hawthorne.k12.ca.us. When we return, a night full of color, we'll show you how one school is bringing families together. Bringing families together one paintbrush at a time. That's what one school has been doing for years, and Lauren McKay got to experience the event in full color.
Pass the markers.
I love art.
And put on your creative hat.
Do you want it to be blue? Do you want it to be orange?
Because parents and kids alike are rolling up their sleeves and making artwork together.
Sports is my thing, but once it hits art, I know that's a passion of his.
A passion shared by the art organization, PS Arts.
Our family art nights are a great opportunity to get families together to sort of bask in their creativity and really engage with the school.
And they've been putting on family art night in the Wiseburn Unified School District for the past 10 years.
In Wiseburn, we're coaching teachers to learn how to integrate some more art into their classrooms.
Something Casey at Juan Dianza Elementary is soaking up.
You could just draw whatever you want and you could make things up to draw and stuff. That's what I like about it. It's really fun.
Family kind of fun. For HCTV, I'm Lauren McKay.
To volunteer and help with their next art program, you can go online to www.psarts.org for more information. Many little girls dream of going to the ball with their Prince Charming. Well, here in Hawthorne, some girls had their chance to do just that. Jennifer Murillo was at Kornblum Elementary to bring us the story.
Dressed in their best, little girls were ready to dance the night away with their special someone at the Sweetheart Dance.
It's a wonderful event for girls to come with their dad or a loving male role model. Everyone's dressed up and having a great time.
I think it's cool.
For over 8 years, the school has hosted this dance for girls to enjoy quality time with their Prince Charming dad. For many, like Jeremiah Monzik and his daughter Aaliyah, coming here has become a tradition.
It's something that we got going, and hopefully they don't, stop it.
It makes me feel awesome. He's always there for me.
Monzik says showing up to these events lets little girls know they are loved and are important to their fathers.
And I love this little girl. She's my heart, my soul, seriously. I don't want her to ever think that I'm ever going to leave her. I'm always going to be here for her, no matter when, no matter where. And she call me in the middle of the night and I'll be there for her because I love her. I love my daughter.
Aaliyah says she's loved sharing in this experience with her dad and is glad he's been able to come with her the last 3 times.
I love my dad. He's always there for me. And I love him so much.
It was a memorable night as they danced and took photos with their dad. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
To find out about future events at Kornblum Elementary, go to the school's website at www.hsdkornblum.org. A youth league is back in the swing. Tony Long Jr. shows us.
With the sound of the grill sizzling and the sight of children marching around the diamond, it's time to play ball for the Aviation Little League.
We are really excited. It's our 60th anniversary as a Little League, so we have a lot of teams. We're getting ready to start the day off today.
There is one major change in the league this year, right off the bat.
Last year we did have 3 softball teams. This year we just didn't have as many interested in playing softball. We only had a few girls signing up.
Jose Santana enjoys spending time with his son in the league.
It's been fun, man. It's been a fun journey, as a dad, being here as a coach. So, what else can I do besides living this life with them?
Coach Jorge Castellanos has been a familiar face around the league for a very long time.
Started back in 83, 84. My dad brought me here to play baseball. And then I grew up playing here in the 80s. So then my turn came around. I started having kids and, I got involved in baseball and I came back to where I started at right here, Aviation.
The young athletes enjoy playing the game of baseball, with each having their own reason why.
It was just something really fun I thought I could do. And as the years went on, I got better and better at it. It just became more fun to do.
I want to see if I can hit farther because I usually hit to first base and I try to run there. But I want to hit outfield.
Well, I just want to be part of the team, play for them, help them out, get to the champions.
According to league president Barbara Hume, about 160 kids are participating in Aviation Little League this year. For HCTV, I'm Tony Long Jr.
For more information on the Aviation Little League, email them at aviation1960@gmail.com. Keep it right here on Channel 22 for these future city news stories. See what future opportunities await at the 2020 Career Fair. Also, learn how members of Hawthorne's Police Department are saving lives in more ways than one. And we'll take you out of this world at El Camino College's Space Science Day. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the Aviation Little League opening day. See you next time.